Good morning, everybody. Welcome back in to Jets Media, or welcome if you're new. It's day number 2 of Jets training camp, live play-by-play reaction right here, brought to you by water. The proud sponsor of Jets Media is water. Make sure you guys hydrate, all right? All jokes aside, we got a lot of exciting things to talk about this morning as we're going to go deep into everything you need to know about what's going on at practice at One Jets Drive. Yesterday was day number 1. We had a epic long live stream in the morning, and I started it a little later than I wanted because I didn't realize that the Jets start practice early in the a.m. now with Aaron Glenn at the helm, so I wanted to go live early in the a.m., and I think we're going to continue this trend. So you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I will not be live tomorrow morning for camp because I will be there. I'm going to be at One Jets Drive tomorrow. I will be there as well on Saturday, which is exciting. All right. So, and I've been very consistent with this notion that if you're a Jets fan and you've been to practice, you know what I mean, what I'm going to say here. But you can only get so much from other people's views of practice, other people's perspectives, right? Because right now, I and you are relying on the Jets beat and the reporters that are at practice and basing their interpretations of what's going on. But when I'm there at practice, I get to formulate my own opinions based off what's going on the football field. So I'm excited to be there tomorrow and Saturday. Woo! I'm pumped up. So welcome on in, everybody. We got Theo in the chat. We got Damian, JT, Larry, Daniel, Casino, Todd, R&R, Salik, Max. Who else is in here? Who else we got? Eric. Let's go. Richie, where's the hype music? It's training camp. Oh, boy. Eric, I didn't know you liked that hype music that much. Hold on. You guys are a fan of the hype music, huh? You're a fan of the hype music? All right. Hear me out. Hey. There it is. You wanted the hype music, Eric? We got the hype music, baby. Grab your cup of coffee, make some eggs, whatever you are. We got Jets training camp, baby. Get hyped, guys. Football's back. Are you kidding me? If you're a Jets fan, you're not fired up that football's back. Are you even a Jets fan? Yeah, but Richie, we're going to suck. Why are you so excited? Hey. It's not about being a good or bad team right in this moment. It's about being happy that football's back. That's what it's about, baby. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button on your way in. Let's hit a record break. Let's break a record on a Jets Media live stream this morning. I would love that. If we can get the most like buttons smashed. All right. I got oatmeal on the stove, baby. Love that, Larry. I'm a big oatmeal fan myself. I make the best oatmeal homemade on the stove myself. Let's go. Where are you guys at right now? What is going on? Let's do it. Let's do it. So what we're going to be doing in today's show is go on to X and look at all the reporters and what everything is going on. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, as I am very, very excited to keep the grind of Jets training camp, baby. So make sure you guys hit that like button on your way into the show if you did not already. Really, really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Let's go. Woo! Yo, Richie, how do you watch training camp? You can't really watch training camp. You just got to go on X and refresh and get the updates that way. But we got to see a highlight reel last practice, which was yesterday. And we also got to see some photos. So let's get into the photos of yesterday's practice, because it just feels good that football's back, and there's a lot of narratives, a lot of storylines that we should definitely be talking about here on Jets Media. So let's get straight into that. Let me pull it up. Boom, boom, boom. Share my screen. Training camp is back, baby. My favorite time of the year. I promise you my favorite time of the year will be the in season at one point, whenever the Jets start winning football games, bro. Whenever the Jets start winning football games, bro. And I wanted to let you guys know that if you're looking to come to training camp tomorrow, I do have extra tickets. So does K-Dubs in the chat. on X. If you guys have an X account and you're looking to come to training camp tomorrow, I do have extra tickets available. All right? If you guys want to come through, I would love to hook you up. I would love to hook you up. All right? Come over and support Jets Media, baby, and I will support you. All right? Had some absolute vultures trying to get G-Dub in my fantasy league on the cheap. Garrett is a top 10 dynasty receiver, and you can't get him for cheap. Sir Brooks, thank you so much for the super chat. I cannot thank you enough. Everybody give Sir Brooks some dono hype in the chat right now. Dono hype in the chat from my boy Sir Brooks II. You best believe everyone's going to be fighting for Garrett Wilson. I will be fighting for him in my leagues as well. You know that. You know that. But thank you for the super chat. Everybody give my man some dono hype in the chat. Dono hype in the chat from my boy Sir Brooks. Everybody hit that like button on his super chat. Really do appreciate the super chat big time. Now, again, if you guys want to go to training camp tomorrow, I do happen to have some extra tickets. We also have somebody in the chat on X, K-Dubs, who has extra tickets. Let's go. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Or email me. Whatever the case may be. So let's go over some of the photos from yesterday's practice. All right. It's just so good to see these. It's so good. Mr. Tyrod Taylor as the backup quarterback. Probably the coolest backup quarterback in the entire NFL. And yesterday's practice was an interesting one because Garrett Wilson had his usual highlight. I mean, what's a practice without a Garrett Wilson highlight catch? What's a training camp practice without that? Now, the cool thing is that we got to see this for the first time. Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner practicing together for the first time after their extensions. I think that's a big thing to talk about. Right? Big thing to talk about. Dan is in the chat. I hooked him up with some training camp tickets for next week. Or no, that's not next week. What is that? When is that, Dan? That's August 20th I gave you tickets for, which is a month from now. But I hooked up my boy Dan. I appreciate you, Dan, for supporting the channel, man. Anything I can do. Dan put out a post on X, you know, saying, looking to try to get tickets for him and his son and his wife. And I thought that, hey, luckily I was able to, I'm fortunate enough to get some extra tickets, so I had to give back to the community. And you got it, Dan. My pleasure. Is the Jets practice open today? Glenn, what do you mean by open? Open to the public, like to the fans? No. Tomorrow is the first one that is open to the public. And I will be there. Glenn, you think that the first practice that's open to the public, your boy won't be there? Come on. Come on now. You know I'm going to be there. Justin Fields, man. I'm intrigued to see what he looks like tomorrow when I'm there with my own eyes. All right? I'm fired up. Hey, let's play a different tune. You guys like the music in the background, or is it distracting? I mean, I like it. Make sure you guys smash the like button on this fine Thursday, July 24th morning. It's 9 a.m. basically, and the New York Jets training camp is well underway. We're just waiting for everything to start to come out on Twitter. All right? So get used to that. We are going to go deep into everything you need to know about the New York Jets. Let's get it, man. So they're at practice, and I think that we have a lot of exciting things to break down regarding these New York Jets. But before we go into what's going to happen in today's practice, let's talk about what happened in yesterday's practice. Let's talk about that. Let's do it. So training camp is starting around right now. They're on the field. Richie, where can we get the extra tickets, time and place tomorrow, or through email or Insta? Yeah, you can get tickets through me, my man. Just email me or DM me anywhere, and I'll send it over. It's at One Jets Drive, their facility. Should the Jets look into Noah Fant? I don't think so, man. That's how I look at it. I got to give it to you. You know the season does not look hopeful, but you still hang in there with hope. That's what it's about, Glenn. That's what it's about. It's what being a fan is. Like, that's where, when people question my optimism or question my energy, I'm like, what do you want me to be? A miserable, like, come on here every day? Oh, here we go, guys. Here's the Jets. Oh, we suck. But here's Fields, who's going to stink. Here's that. Like, is that entertaining? Is that what people want from me? Want me to just be a Debbie Downer and be a pet? Like, and I'm not, like, just being delusional either. My reason for excitement this year, like I've said many, many times, is not because I'm expecting greatness this year. No, I'm just excited to see what this new regime is about, man. It's exciting. I'm excited to see what Justin Fields looks like. Even these two players on the screen, these are brand new players on this Jets secondary. Brandon Stevens and Andre Sisco. Brandon Stevens, don't got a lot of optimism with him. Andre Sisco, on the other hand, I'm really intrigued by Andre Sisco. And that every single football fan, no matter if you're expected to win the Super Bowl or expected to have the first overall pick, there should be a level of excitement for any fan base because football is the best. And when you bring in new free agents, when you have a whole new draft class, like that's all fun. That's all fun. Kenneth on Facebook says, we need more pass rusher. Do you guys agree with Kenneth? I don't know. Will McDonald looks pretty good. Jermaine Johnson going to be your dog. You feel me? Is that really what we're looking at? Why was Sauce not guarding Garrett on the Moss catch? This new DC, just like Salah, shaking my head. All right, so here we go. Now we got people complaining. So here is the play in question. So you guys want Sauce to be on Garrett Wilson the entire training camp? First of all, they were guarding each other throughout practice. They're going to switch and do some motions to get Garrett off of Sauce at times. And Sauce Gardner said himself at the press conference that he's going to be utilized in a way this year that he's never been utilized before, which is following the number one receiver, blitzing, and lining up in the slot. So don't you worry. Don't you worry about that, bro. Don't you worry about that. Out with the old, in with the new. Jets need to found a playbook that works for them and do same playbook that works. Yes, Daniel. Absolutely. There you go. Yeah. It's true. You got to be able to find that continuity within. Find a playbook that works and let it all unfold as it goes. Now, speaking of a brand new offense, we have a new offensive coordinator, Mr. Tanner Engstrand. There he is, dapping up Garrett Wilson yesterday at practice. I'm excited. I'm intrigued. Ben Johnson 2.0. Uh-oh. Who knows? I didn't say it. You said it. Now, obviously, he's not a Ben Johnson 2.0. He's got a lot to prove. But that's the philosophy. That's the system that we're working with. That's the system we are working with. We got Garrett Wilson. I'm just really excited, man. I'm just really, really excited about these two. Now, we got a clip from Zach Rosenblatt right now. Armand Membu with Elijah Vera Tucker getting into some drills. This is live at practice as we speak right now in this moment. Make sure you guys give Zach Rosenblatt a follow. Great beat reporter for the New York Jets. The right side of the offensive line, what's your guys' expectations of that? Do you guys think that... What side do you have more optimism? The left side with John Simpson and Olu, or the right side, AVT and Membu? And the crazy question, the craziest part about that question is you can debate that which side's better. You can argue the right side would be better. You can argue the left side would be better. That's a good problem to have because we got a lot of talent on this roster, on this offensive line, and for certain. That's for sure. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button if you did not already on your way into the show. Come on, folks. Smash the like button. If you did not hit the like button by now, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button. We want to hit 100 likes right away. That should be the standard, baby. Hit that like button. So we got Tanner Engstrand's everywhere, bro. You saw him dapping up Garrett Wilson. Now here he is dapping up our brand new wide receiver we brought in free agency, Reynolds. Look at Tanner. All right, Tanner, I see you. Dabbing all the receivers up. He's like, yo, I got you, bro. I'm going to feed you the rock. I'm going to scheme you open. Come on, Tanner Engstrand. We've been looking for a good offensive mind in this building forever. Forever. Man. Jet Set Fool 24 with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. He says, I don't know what TD was talking about yesterday about Fields underthrowing Garrett Wilson. He placed it right between Stevens and Cisco on the sideline. Listen, man, he's got to find something to hate. There's always something to hate because I'm very down on the Miami Dolphins. So TD's got to be down on the Jets. That's how it works, I guess. But that was not an underthrow. People are way too hypercritical. If you're going to look at that throw that Garrett Wilson made yesterday, and the throw that Justin Fields made, and say that was a bad ball, bro, he put it up where the receiver can get it, and he made a play. Come on. That's ridiculous. Now, this is another throw to Josh Reynolds over the middle of the field on 7-on-7. Excited stuff. Hit that like button, folks. Jet Set Fool True 4. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And if you guys don't know what he's referring to, last night was an epic show of the AFC East Roundtable. And I don't want to be that guy, but man, I would love it if you guys can start really supporting the AFC East Roundtable a little bit more, because we put up a poll in the chat every single episode on the AFC East Roundtable, right? And last night's poll, we didn't win. I want to win the poll. Is it too much to ask for a Jets win in the poll? And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, when you go into the live chat of the AFC East Roundtable, this was yesterday's episode, right? We put up a poll, and we vote. What fan base are you representing? Man, I would love it if Jets fans would flood this show. So if you guys don't know what the AFC East Roundtable is, I'm sure you guys know what it is by now. It's me representing Jets Nation. If you guys can go over there and support the AFC East Roundtable, subscribe to that show. We're live Wednesday evenings, and then during the season, we're live Mondays and Wednesdays. Go support the AFC East Roundtable. We need Jets fans representing, bro. We need Jets fans representing. All right? I'm excited for that. Very excited for that. Now, let's see. Is there anything going on yet at practice? I don't think so. But we could talk about this. Talk about some offensive line, some photos. You know the vibes. Jets fans, be happy that Stevens in lockdown, G-Dub. Players get paid and fall off a cliff all the time. Hey, bro. Garrett Wilson is ridiculous. What days you guys on? This is the second day of practice for the New York Jets. TD also said Garrett and Sauce are mid. Yeah. He doesn't say that about Garrett. He actually did say that about Garrett. He called Garrett a 1B. Disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Folks, how long will it take us to get to 100 likes? Smash the like button on your way into the show, folks. Cannot thank you enough for all the consistent love and all the consistent support that you guys show on the channel. Really excited to be live with you guys here because Jets training camp is my personal favorite time as a creator. Woo! And we are here having a good time. We are here having a great time, baby. So let's get into business. I'm waiting for some, news to come out in terms of what's going on in practice, but we got to wait a little bit longer. But I wanted to go live before practice begins to get a little warm-up, to get a little feel for the vibes. Justin Fields out there wearing that GoPro, still at training camp, which I find very interesting. I find that very interesting. What are you guys' thoughts of that? What's you guys' thoughts of that? Do you guys like that or not? The GoPro on the helmet of Justin Fields. Hey, man, he's got to be able to scan the field, read the field, and if a GoPro is going to be the reason to help, hey, so be it, baby, so be it. I'm excited for it. Want to remind everybody about Jets Media Day because tickets are flying off the shelves, and if you guys want to get your tickets, now is the time because Jets Media Day 2025 is going to be the biggest event yet, the home opener, the first game of the entire season. The link right now is pinned at the top of the chat. Highly recommend you guys come through to Jets Media Day, baby. And if you don't know what your ticket comes with, here's a little 1-minute promo video so you get a good idea of what Jets Media Day this season is going to be all about. Jets fans, get ready for the ultimate game day experience at Jets Media Day 2025. Tickets are on sale now for week number 1, Jets vs. Steelers. Your ticket comes with an all-inclusive tailgate hosted by Gotham City crew. Enjoy delicious food, drinks, and a live DJ to pump up the energy. I will, of course, be live from the tailgate right before kickoff. We will all be seated together in the prime mezzanine section of MetLife Stadium, and we will all be getting on the field for exclusive access to MetLife Stadium's turf after the game is wrapped up. Aaron Rodgers versus Justin Fields, week 1 of the NFL season. This is going to be an absolutely unforgettable experience if you're looking to come out to a New York Jets game. Tickets are on sale now. Email me at jetsmediaevents@gmail.com for more information on tickets. And let's go Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. Woo! That's going to be fun, man. Cannot wait to see you guys there. Cannot wait to see you guys there. Email me if you have any questions regarding tickets, any questions about anything. You guys just shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you. So let's get back to what's going on at Jets practice. We got pictures of Olu and John Simpson. You can argue that these two guys, as well as the other three, are the most important pieces of this entire team coming up. You can argue that right there, that these guys right here, the offensive line is going to make or break the success of this entire offense this season. I'm intrigued, very intrigued, especially that everything's new from a coaching standpoint. New offensive line coach, Steve Hayden, right? Everything's fresh, everything's new. Everything's fresh, everything's new. Mr. Armand Membu, Jets rookie. Woo! That fires me up. Just stay healthy, bro. Stay healthy. Now, this man on your screen is the only coach that the New York Jets brought back from last regime. Isn't that interesting? Mr. Jefferson, Sean Jefferson, the wide receivers coach, the only coach that the New York Jets brought back from the Robert Saleh coaching staff. I find that interesting. That out of everybody, it's him. Apparently, he has a good relationship with Garrett Wilson, so that makes sense. You can't fault it. You can't fault that, right? Mr. Xavier Gipson, Tyler Johnson. Now, if there was something that you want to talk about, the biggest narrative around Jets camp is, in my opinion, the wide receiver position. Who is making this team at the wide receiver spot? If I had an early prediction, it would probably have to be Garrett Wilson, Reynolds, Lazard. Those are the three locks, I think. People be like, what do you mean, Richie? Cut Lazard, he stinks. He's not getting cut. Sorry to break that to you. Those three are locks. But then I think Arian Smith is going to make the team as well. So then that's 4. Who's going to be wide receiver 5? Tyler Johnson? Xavier Gipson? Malachi Corley. So, woo, that is the storyline. That is the position I'm intrigued by the most in terms of who is going to make the team. Jamal Pritchett making a name for himself, undrafted free agent. It's very, very interesting to see who is going to make the team from that. Here's Sauce Gardner. Ooh, look at that. Custom neck brace. I thought he partnered with that company to give him that neck brace. Pretty dope. And Mr. Justin Fields out there, man. Justin Fields is going to be that quarterback that he's going to have a lot of flashes where you're going to see a highlight at practice, be like, dude, this guy is literally him. And then he's going to go out there and stink on a drive, right? So that's something you got to keep in mind. That's something you got to keep in mind. All right, we got some footage to share from Robbie Sabo of Jet X Factor. Justin Fields to Garrett Wilson for some drills. Hey, man. Look at that. That's G5 out there. Shout out to Robbie Sabo of Jet X Factor. Great Jets reporter. Been covering the Jets for quite some time with Jet X Factor. Look at this. Justin Fields drops back right on the money. I mean, listen, they're just doing drills. This is nothing to be crazy about, but it's football drills, man. Anything is going to be good content for us that we're going to eat up. We're going to eat it up, bro. That's what we're going to do. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button if you did not already, folks. We got a lot of fun people watching the show right now, so don't forget to be interactive with the show by hitting the like button if you did not already. We're trying to get to 100 likes as fast as humanly possible. As fast as humanly possible. So that's a little clip of what's going on at practice currently. Garrett Wilson catching a ball from Mr. Justin Fields in some drills. All right. Wow, the Green Bay Packers just released a brand new uniform. This is not Jets-related stuff, but this reminds me of the Jets Titans uniforms, doesn't it? It reminds me of the Titans uniform. The Jets Titans uniform, by the way. You guys remember those days? Will the Jets ever bring that back? We'll see. We'll see. Armand Membu. What is this guy going to be? Is he going to be a dog? Could you argue that Membu is the least talked about first-round Jets draft pick in a minute? I mean, you could say Olu last year was not talked about because he wasn't going to start week 1. But, hey, I like that, man. Out of all the rookies we're talking about in this year's class, I feel like Membu is the one that we're not even talking about. We're more intrigued by Mason Taylor and Arian Smith because fans love playmakers. That's why. We love playmakers. That's what we love. Speaking of playmakers, look at that smile of the multi-$100 million man, Mr. Garrett Wilson, all happy at practice. And I can't stress enough, and I really don't want to be that guy that keeps just like reminding you guys over and over, but can we just take a moment and appreciate that there's no drama? Because I'm going to keep reminding everybody about that. Don't take this for granted. This Jets team used to be all about drama. That's all it was. No Hassan Reddick last training camp. Where is he? Hold out. Oh, Dalvin Cook. Are the Jets going to sign Dalvin Cook? Remember that issue at training camp? Aaron Rodgers says this in the Pat McAfee show. We're like, oh, God, why'd he say that? There's none of that, bro. It's good. We don't want those distractions. We just want to go out there and play ball. We want to watch Justin Fields work on his fundies. And the cool thing about Justin Fields that I love, just in terms of who he is off the field, I got to be honest. From a personality standpoint, Justin Fields is exactly what the Jets need at the quarterback position. Nothing to do with who he is on the football field. That is going to be everything. Because if he's not good on the field, none of that matters. But my point is, I think Justin Fields' personality and his leadership qualities and the way he goes about his business fits what the Jets need. Quiet confidence, humble, great guy. Not going to have to worry about him saying the wrong things in the media. Not going to have to worry about him doing something off the field. He's a quiet leader. Like, I like that. He's a silent assassin, if you will. Like, I like that about Justin Fields. But none of that will matter if he goes out there and stinks. That's also true. Right? Everything I just said is going to be flushed down the toilet if he goes out there and does not play good football. That's really all that matters if we're being honest. So that's what people are like, Richie, I don't care about any of that. I care about wins, bro. Some of you guys are really predictable, by the way. Like, really predictable. You got to get a little better. You got to get a little better with your predictability. I'm going to start live streaming on Instagram right now because I feel like that would be fun. Why not? I like going live on every single platform humanly possible. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. Your boy is very close to 10,000 followers. That would be a cool little milestone. 10K on Instagram. Make sure you guys go give me a follow over there. We're live on Instagram right now. Just click the live button. But let's talk about a standout from yesterday's practice and an overall standout that we're going to be looking after the entire practice today and tomorrow and throughout training camp. That's Mr. Arian Smith, a rookie wide receiver from Georgia. I'm going to tame my expectations and, like, pause the hype until we see the pads go on because that's going to be the make or break for him, in my opinion. But, hey, he looks kind of built. Listen, his hands, I think, is something that is getting a little overblown unless he just starts dropping. I mean, all I see is Corley dropping passes, not Smith. And Quincy Enunwa was on with Jake Asman last night on ESPN Radio. Shout out to Jake Asman. And Quincy said, that was my issue coming out. Where did he go? Nebraska? I could be wrong. Of college. The hands had drop issues in school, and then he fixed it. It's something that is fixable. Like, catching the football is something that is fixable. So we'll see. Philip says, really enjoyed the AFC East roundtable yesterday and how you brought the most positive vibes of the rest of those mutts? Wow. Philip. Interesting. Are you a Jets fan, Philip? What positive vibes did I bring? Did I bring Jets positive vibes, or did I just bring positive vibes in general? I'm curious, because I got to call out my co-hosts. We don't want some negative vibes. We don't want some Debbie Downers. Are you saying I brought positive Jets vibes, or what? So Arian Smith, I'm very excited about. And then there's Malachi Corley. Oh, Malachi Corley. What do we expect from this guy? I don't want him to get cut. I don't want him to no longer be a Jet. We want Malachi Corley to be a dude. We want him to be a guy. We want him to be the Yak King. That's why we drafted the guy. That's why we drafted the guy. Well, the thing we got to realize is Jets fans, this regime did not draft Malachi Corley. They didn't. They didn't draft him. That was Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh. I am intrigued by Josh Reynolds. That's one of those guys that not a lot of people are really focusing in on because he's a veteran. He's boring. But nah, he's going to be a solid vet, bro. I feel like he's someone that's going to have a big impact on this offense. And there's Mr. Garrett Wilson. Speaking of Garrett Wilson, I want to show you guys a t-shirt that I'm wearing. One of my favorite shirts in the Roundtable Sports shop. Air Wilson, baby. Go get your Air Wilson t-shirts, bro. It's pretty hard. Comes in white and black. If you guys want this, I can put the link. But now that he's officially locked up, bro, come on. Tell me you don't want an Air Wilson t-shirt, bro. Garrett Wilson, bro. Woo, that's my guy. Everyone's favorite Jet. These pictures are hard, man. The Jets have such a good photography. Jets photographers, they know what they're doing, man. They get paid to do the right thing. I'll tell you that much. All right, so here we go. The team drills has begun, folks. So here's the start of training camp. First play of team drills, Andre Cisco and Michael Clemens got to Justin Fields pretty quickly for a would-be sack. So that's interesting that Andre Cisco is blitzing. Something to note. Something to note. And another thing, Michael Clemens is a guy that, like, am I intrigued by Michael Clemens this year? That's a guy that you would, if you would poll 100 Jets fans, their opinion on Michael Clemens, I guarantee you like 99% of them will be like, we hate him. Get him off the team. But the guy is an absolute monster physically. If he can discipline himself and become an absolute menace, I don't know. He's one of those guys that can help against the run. If he can absolutely hold his own, we'll see. We'll see. What do you guys think? It seems like Aaron Glenn is hyped up. Aaron Glenn is hyped up by Michael Clemens, and he's maybe has something to prove. I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up and expecting him to break out by any stretch of the imagination, but it is an interesting, very interesting to see. All right, let's get back into what's going on at practice. Do you guys have any expectation for that? Now, I also just want to quickly show you guys, if you wanted the Air Wilson t-shirt, I can link it in the chat right now. It's on the Roundtable Sports website, roundtablesports.shop. If you are interested, it comes in white, it comes in black as well. All right, we even have a Yak King shirt. Yikes, no one's going to get that. But yeah, get your Air Wilson shirt, man. If you want to go out there and get it. You got an ash, white. You can also get it in black as well. This is the one that I'm wearing. Shout out roundtablesports.shop. I just put the link in the chat for anybody that's interested because I'm noticing there are some people interested in it. All right, next play with the second team. Zach Rosenblatt says, Tyrod Taylor with a beautiful throw and tight coverage to Brandon Smith, who made a nice play on the ball as he was falling. Smith stood out in spring, too. Brandon Smith, that's an interesting name that not a lot of people are talking about. Do you guys think he has any chance of making the team? You know, this is a guy that, I don't know. What are you guys expecting for Brandon Smith? That's a wide receiver that not a lot of people are even considering to be a guy. He's wearing number 87, coming from Iowa. What do you guys think about Brandon Smith? He was pretty decent last year in like preseason, wasn't he? He was on the Jets last year, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But wasn't he? Yeah, he was. He was that guy that had that really good catch in preseason right here from Martinez. You never know. And these are the guys that we're going to start seeing in preseason that we're going to keep notes of, keeping tabs of, right? Folks, if you're just tuning in live for the first time, we are on Jets Media talking about play-by-play of training camp. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Also, please hit the like button as we're trying to get to 100 likes as soon as possible, right? That is a goal right now. I think we can hit it, man. We're at 82 likes. Smash that button, man. Let's go. Let's hit it. As training camp is officially underway. Robbie Sable's perception of everything is Jets are now in team drills after a couple of Hold on, let me make sure. I'm curious. Can I make this? See. Now we're talking. I just want to zoom this in a little bit more so you guys can read it, right? You guys want to be able to read what is on the screen. We don't want it zoomed out. That's perfect. Maybe even more? Hold on, guys. Let me just crop this for you guys so we can see it. There we go. Perfect. Fields unloads one Arian Smith, who's done his usual thing. I think everybody can guess what it is. Incomplete, 2 defenders in area, into free safety. Garrett Wilson should have been the target on that one, most likely. Garrett Wilson enthusiastically helps up Arian from the ground as they get back to the huddle. Well, that's interesting. Does that mean he dropped it? Is that what he mean by doing his usual thing? Did Arian Smith drop the pass, Robbie? You're withdrawing information, Robbie. Hey, man, I like that they're testing him deep, though. They're testing him deep. You got to get him in rhythm now while you can. You got to get him in rhythm while you can. All right, so we are officially underway, folks. Will Parkinson is at practice today. He's had that same about that Brandon Smith deep crosser. Great throw from Tyrod. Nice sliding catch from Smith. Smith impressed in the spring, having a strong start to camp. So Brandon Smith, name to watch for the New York Jets. Name to watch. Here is Connor Hughes, who's at practice today. He was not there yesterday. Tyrod Taylor just threw a gorgeous touch pass to Brandon Smith on a deep crosser. Taylor is an underrated option across NFL at quarterback. Throws such a pretty pass. Biggest issue has always been holding the ball too long, which led to his hits and injuries. Have heard he's improved a lot the last 2 years. I mean, do we need... thank you, Connor. We appreciate that. Let's go. All right. Let's see what's next. Justin Fields limping to the sideline is the newest update. Okay, that's not good. All right, well, that's not good. Justin Fields is limping. Hopefully it's a little knick-knack. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine, folks. If there was a time to limp, it's on July 24th. Okay? It's on July 24th. He's fine. All right? He's all good to go. He's going to be good. He's going to be practicing tomorrow, by the way. I hope. I don't know, man. I don't want to. No one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. That's for sure. But apparently, Justin Fields is limping to the sideline. Let's see what other people. Fields limps off the field after being pressured on an incomplete pass under the tent with the trainer. Justin Fields limping off the field with the trainer. Didn't see what happened, but he is hurt. Oh, my God. It's just a little tweak. He's good, man. Maybe he'll be out for a few days, but he's fine. He's fine. I'm saying that with me just trying to not be too scared. Justin Fields is being tended by a trainer now. He played one play of 11 on 11 and was pressured. Then the Jets stopped the team drill to do special teams as Fields limped to the sideline. All right, so that's what we will be looking at. That's something that we are going to be keeping a close eye on, as that's massive. That could be big if he's hurt. Come on, man. He's got to be okay. Let's hope he's okay, folks. Prayers up for Justin Fields as he is currently in the trainer right now, with the trainer right now underneath the tent. So let's hope he's okay. Let's hope he's okay. I'm going to send out a nice tweet. Please be okay, Jay Fields. I saw you guys in the chat start mentioning, oh, no. Oh, no. I'm like, what? Oh, no, what? What? Trying not to panic here, folks. I'm trying not to panic. Please be okay, JF7. Woo! That's not what you like. It's not what you like to see. This is the scariest part of training camp. This is the scariest part of football, of sports. The injuries, man. It's completely out of your control. Completely out of your control, man. But I am going to stay optimistic that he's going to be okay. Doesn't seem like it's something that we should be concerned about until we should. Oh, boy. Like, Jets fans are just traumatized. You know what I mean? We are traumatized beyond metrics of way too many scary things have gone to us. Way too many bad things. We're still traumatized. Okay? Here's an update from Connor. The Jets were running through team drills. Starters came back on. They ran one play. Fields incompletion. He stood up, sat down, then stood up before he limped off the field very gingerly. He's currently on the table. Trainers removed the shoe and are working on him. He's on the table. Braylon Allen, Tyrod Taylor came to check on him. He stood up, sat down, then stood up before he limped off. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths, everybody. So if you're just tuning in to the live for the first time, we have unfortunate news that Justin Fields is injured at practice right now. And now we're waiting to hear what the latest. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys all the updates you need. I will give you guys all the updates you need here as they come out. Oh, no. He's being carted off, folks. Justin Fields is being carted off the field. He suffered an injury, and the team ended that portion of practice. They're working on special teams. The cart is out, which is the worst possible thing you could hear. The last thing we need is for this to be an Achilles or... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. We can't let this happen right when the season just started, bro. We can't. Season just started, bro. We can't have this. He's going to be okay. The cart does not mean good, bro. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm live during this. Who thought it was a good idea for me to be live during this? Who told me to be live during this? Oh my God. I don't really know what to say. Kind of at a loss for words right now. This is the scariest part of practice. This is literally the worst possible situation. Let's just hope for the best, man. The only thing we can do is just hope for the best. We can't go to any conclusions just yet. But this is brutal. Let's just hope that it's a bad sprain or something, but I don't want to get pessimistic. I'm not there. I don't know, but a cart means you can't walk. That's what that means. All right, well, Tyrod Taylor season for now. If this is a real injury. But hey, man, let's not jump to any conclusions until it's official about we get the diagnosis, okay? This could be a precautionary cart, absolutely. But it's just like the worst possible thing you can ever imagine is happening. Jets doctor just spoke with GM Darren Muji. Early concern for the Jets. Justin Fields has carted off the locker room. He's riding shotgun on the cart, not on the back. Does that detail mean anything? So the Jets doctor just spoke. And let me just say this to you guys. I don't want to spark fear, but doctors are very advanced now. If it's the worst case scenario of being an Achilles, they would know right away. Because they go up to it and they check it and they can tell immediately by putting their fingers on the tendon. So if it was a rupture, they would know. The doctor would know. If it's not, they would know as well. I don't know why him riding shotgun on the cart and not on the back means much. Like, what is that? Mean? I don't know. God, this is brutal, folks. This is just absolutely brutal. If you're just tuning in, folks, breaking news. Justin Fields carted off to the locker room. All right, here's some positive news. Justin Fields was able to walk into the Jets facility on his own strength after being carted off. There we go. Positive. Al. Thank you, Al. He's fine. If it's a sprained ankle, bro, we are fine. If it's a sprained ankle, he's going to miss the first few weeks of training camp, which is not ideal, but that's fine. If it's a little sprained ankle, we are fine. Okay? But, you know, that's what we're all talking about right now, man. Breaking news. The Jets have an injured quarterback. Oh, God, this is tough. This is just tough. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. Jets fans are way too... We don't deserve this. We have been absolutely traumatized with injuries to our quarterbacks for way too long. And now there's no other news. There's no other news that's going to come out because now we just have to wait. Now we just have to wait. And now it's all over the place. Now the news is hitting all the NFL accounts. So that just put an absolute damper on today's practice. That's what the storyline is going to be. If you guys are just tuning in, there's breaking unfortunate Jets news that Justin Fields carted off to the locker room after suffering an apparent injury. And now we just hope that our quarterback is okay and they're just being cautious. This is wild. Oh, this is wild, man. So, the way he got injured, it was an incomplete pass. He got pressured, and it was an incomplete. He was on the floor. He got up. Apparently, couldn't walk. Got back down, and then he walked off the field, limped off the field gingerly. The good news is he was able to walk off the cart into the facility on his own power. So that's good. But we have no idea how severe this is going to be. The Jets carted Fields a long way off. Hard to see specifics because of this. Fields sat upright, hands at his sides. Using binoculars, the cleat was off his right foot. His right foot is his plant leg, which is not ideal. Oh, boy. Just got a Justin Fields jersey. What'd I miss? Well, your profile picture is exactly how we all feel right now. Sir Brooks II. It's pretty much exactly how we all feel right now. Oh, my God. This is just the brutal part of this sport, bro. That's what it is. This is the absolute brutal part of the sport. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the super chat. Non-contact makes it scary. Even being able to walk could be ACL or something bad. I know. We all know. We know. Don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Only thing we can hope for, folks, is a sprain. Okay? That's the best case scenario. And now we're just sitting in waiting period. Now we're just sitting in waiting period, bro. Hoping that it's not an ACL, hoping it's not an Achilles, and just hope that it's just a tweak of an ankle. Tweak of a knee, and he'll be fine in a few weeks, but it's hard to be live during this. Come on, bro. Like, we've gone through way too many. We can't have this feeling being... It's not even August, dude. Like, everything was feeling fantastic until that. Gosh. Look at Costello. Yeah, I saw that. He said Jets doctor just spoke to GM Darren Muji. That's scary. That tweet from Brian Costello scares me that it's something that's serious. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to spark fear in anybody. I don't know anything. I'm not there. Everyone just put your prayers up for Fields, bro. I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words, to be honest. It's just like you can't have nice things as a Jets fan. But we don't want to speculate. Eric Allen. Oh, my God. Now we're just like, all of our minds is spinning in the most negative way possible of all the scenarios it could be. And that's just scary right now. Absolutely scary. That now our minds are spinning out of control, that it's going to be the worst possible scenario. Rich Samini says Fields was injured on the first play of the second team period. Aaron Glenn immediately stopped the period and moved on to a special teams drill. The cart transporting Fields took the long way to the locker room, avoiding the area where reporters are standing. Oh, God. Looked at by trainers and carted off after. That's probably an ACL, not going to lie, Richie. Or Achilles. Who is our other option besides Taylor? Brady Cook and Adrian Martinez. I don't know, man. If you're just tuning in, folks, we got some breaking news. Justin Fields carted off the field. Non-contact injury. And now that's all you need to know. I don't know what to say. Thoughts goes to Justin Fields right now. You know, he's the one that has to deal with this, not us. Now I'm seeing Tyrod Taylor videos across my timeline. That's not what I want to see right now. That's not what I want to see. That's the big news across the NFL right now. So now, like, there's not going to be any more reports because he's in the locker room right now. But this is terrible. This is crazy. I can't really speak right now. I'm trying to think of words, but I think it's time to put this desk in sitting mode as I was standing for the last hour. Brutal, bro. Brutal. There's no sugarcoating this. Absolutely not. Now we're just going to sit here and hope for the best. Cross our fingers. Hope for the best, bro. I don't know. It's a non-contact injury. Carted off the field. It literally could not have been... It couldn't be worse. Walked off on his own power. I got ESPN up on my TV, and they're already talking about it. It's the biggest news in the NFL world right now. This is the biggest news in the NFL landscape right now. I wasn't there, so I didn't get to see exactly what happened. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to say or do right now. This is absolutely brutal. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go here and start saying we want Kirk. Like, relax. The last thing I want to do right now is do that. What are we doing? Trade for Kirk? That's where we're at? Relax. Come on. What are we doing? I'm going to worry about that. I don't know. The sad part is, well, now we're not going to know any news for hours, right? There's going to be no new reports. The people that are at practice are not going to see anything. We're going to hear from Aaron Glenn. He's probably going to say he doesn't know anything. Oh, my God. I'm just at a loss for words right now. Complete loss for words right now. Oh, God. By the way, everyone that's saying Kirk Cousins time, I'd rather Tyrod Taylor than Kirk Cousins. Like, what are we even doing? Relax. This Kirk Cousins talk. Don't even get me riled up, please. Don't you dare get me riled up right now. This is brutal, bro. And we're peaking at live viewers right now. For whatever reason, whenever there's negative stuff happening with the New York Jets, people love watching me. You guys realize that? I don't get you guys. When good stuff are happening with the Jets, no one watches. But then there's negative stuff happening. Everybody is down to watch Jets media. You guys like soaking in my misery, it seems, huh? Didn't he limp to the sideline? He limped to the sideline, and then he got up on his own power and walked to the facility after he got carted. That's the only positive I could possibly imagine right now. It's the only thing I could say. You know, the only thing you can say is Tyrod Taylor is a very good backup quarterback. You can argue he is one of the best backups in the league. Somebody name a better backup quarterback in the NFL over Tyrod Taylor. Kirk Cousins? And who else? Who's a better backup than Tyrod? Kirk Cousins is one. Who else? Because I think Tyrod is built for this. Zach Wilson, people are saying. Gosh. Well, this is how I'm feeling right now. I just posted this on X. That's how I'm feeling. Tim Boyle. Jameis Winston. Cooper Rush. I don't know. Chris Streveler. And I don't even want to talk about Tyrod. I don't want Tyrod to be your quarterback, bro. I don't. I'm not trying to hype up Tyrod. Did they, like, stop practice? Like, are they even practicing anymore? I'll say this. This is the only positive I can find. Is that he walked on his own strength. Now, I know that you can walk on your own strength in certain bad injuries still, but this is the only thing I'm going to be holding my breath on. I don't know, man. This is crazy, bro. This is just nuts. We got almost 300 people live. If you're here, at least show some support on Jets Media. I'd appreciate it, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel as we are an hour into the live show. This is not how I wanted to start my morning. It's not how any Jets fans want to start their morning. You know, yesterday was a great day. We started off training camp with a lot of positive, a lot of vibes, a lot of fun stuff. And now we got this. At least hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, folks. We got 300 people live right now as Justin Fields gets carted off to the locker room. And this is my mood. And we're not going to get anything from Aaron Glenn. I'll tell you that much. At the presser. He's going to say he doesn't know yet. He's got to wait to hear from the doctor. Oh, God. My question is, why is it important information that Fields was sitting in the front of the cart and not the back? What does that even mean? Is that a good thing or bad thing? Why is that a thing? Does anyone understand that? Why are the beat reporters like, well, Fields was sitting shotgun on the cart, not the back? Does that mean we should be, I don't know. I'm reading too much into it. That's where we're at. Now our mind's spinning off into every single worst case scenario possible. And now every single media company is posting the news. Everyone is worried about Justin Fields. A potential great comeback story could end before it even begins. But nothing is official yet. Nothing is official. For all we know, guys, this could be a sprained little ankle, all right? Ankle hurts. Sprain, I can't walk on this. Cart me. Give me a cart. I'm not ready to hit the panic button yet. I'm going to be at practice tomorrow. Oh, I'm not ready to go there, bro. I'm not ready to go there. I'm not ready to go about the quarterback. The quarterback class next year is loaded. But, man, I'm not ready to go there. On July 24th, before... I can't even do this. This is going to test me, bro. This is going to test my absolute patience. We're talking about 2026 quarterbacks on July 24th. Nah, I'm not ready. Justin Fields, you're going to be good, bro. You're good. You're fine. If he was fine, the Jets would stop the media fire. How? How will they stop the media fire? I don't know. Thanks for the super chat, though. Some people that are just tuning in for the first time, wondering what happened. Justin Fields, injured, limped off the field, gets carted to the locker room, then walks on his own power into the facility. And now we wait. Now we're just sitting here blind, worrying about our quarterback. Fields pulled up after rolling right and throwing an incomplete short pass to tight end Jeremy Ruckert. Fields went down, sat on the ground briefly, limped off to the field. Bills fan, but awful news, man. Non-contact injury card off, not a good sign. Yeah, thanks, Daddy B. Let's just hope for a rolled ankle, man. It's not easy to be live during this. And now we got Adrian Martinez news. Well, let's get back to training camp. Adrian Martinez, couple of beauties. Oh, God, dude. I can't. You just got to laugh through the pain, bro. You got to laugh through the pain, because if you don't laugh through the pain, you're going to have to cry. Yeah, it could be a sprained ankle, and it better be a sprained ankle, bro. Man, please be a sprained ankle. Football gods, what did we do to deserve this? My gosh. So we have Dolphins fans saying, I love the downfall of the Jets. So we got Dolphins fans celebrating a potential season-ending injury to our quarterback. That goes to show you the quality of fans of the Miami Dolphins. And this is not the only Dolphins fan I've seen in the chat saying this. I love the downfall of the Jets. All right. Karma's a you-know-what. That's all I'm going to say. Karma is a bitch. Excuse my French. Oops. That slip. Sorry, I don't cuss. We got people celebrating injuries. Remember, karma's you know what? Karma is gonna get you. Adrian is low-key nice, though. Oh, God. Don't tell me we got people like that. Bro, Richie, how are we supposed to do this? How are we supposed to do this? How? It's been 15 years. How? I don't know, Nikki. I'm trying to figure it out myself, bro. No, the football gods really hate us. Yeah, I know. Dolphins fans shouldn't have anything to say. Their quarterback's injury prone as they get. Hey, let Pat's time. Appreciate you defending the Jets here, but bro, let the Dolphins fan be themselves. I don't really care. Let them be them. That's one thing I've learned. Oh God, this is just beauty. This is just pivotal. Absolutely pivotal. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say. I'm really, And now we got people posting this. Really? 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 That's what I have to see in my feed now? No, it's not funny. It sucks when things like this are out of your control. Next topic, bro. How can I move on from the Justin Fields injury? How? Or do you mean ignore the haters in the chat? I mean, I can do that easily. Oh, my God. This is how I feel right now. There's no better way to describe how I feel. This is sad. This is absolutely sad, bro. I don't know what to say. Oh, God, man. Now it's just like the storyline across the league. Why can't we out? I'm going to have a breakdown, bro. No, I'm not going to have a breakdown until we see what the issue is. Why can't we have nice things? Why? What did we do to deserve this, bro? He's going to be okay, man. He'll still be playing week 1. Because we still got a lot. Hey, if there was a time for him to get injured, it's now. So he can heal up for week 1. Right? As long as it's not a season-ending injury, we're good. It's a little tweak. It's a little tweak. All right? We're not... Man. Man. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna make a... Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Guys, help me. What do I do, bro? What do we do? See, look. This is a really weird time for these Miami Dolphins fans to take a victory lap. Wouldn't you see? All that shit talk about the Dolphins team now. Look at your shithole team. Dude. Miami Dolphins fans are wild, bro. Wow. This really shows you all you need to know about that fan base. They are showing their true colors, celebrating injuries, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nuts, man. Oh, this guy's so mad. So it seems like everything I say you really take to heart. This guy, Fins1120. I'm sorry, buddy. Take your little victory lap over an injury. What a loser this guy is. Glenn, $10. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that, man. If there was a positive, a very good Miami Dolphins fan, it's this guy right here, Mr. Glenn. I am sending this because unlike other fans, I do not wish injuries on anyone, and I wanted to see what Fields would do. I do not want Jets to win games, but I don't want it to be because their quarterback got hurt. Well, Glenn, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you so much, Glenn, for the $10 super chat. Much love for you, my friend. Much love to Glenn. Everybody give Glenn some dono hype in the chat because he deserves it. He's an actual good Dolphins fan, right? They're not all pitiful. There's some good ones. And Glenn is one of them. So big shout out to Glenn, man. Appreciate the love. Oh, God, bro. I can't even. I got to make this TikTok. I'm going to do the TikTok while I'm live with you guys. I don't want to make a TikTok about this. I don't. Everybody give Glenn some love, folks. This is a very good Dolphins fan right here in the chat. Appreciate you, Glenn. And if you're celebrating an injury, bro, like, pff, come on. And listen, we also don't know what the injury is. It could be something minor. Please be something minor. Please. Please, for the love. Oh, please be something minor, bro. I can't, dude. Gosh. Oh, my God, dude. All right, let's make a TikTok. Oh, here we go. Wish me luck, guys. Breaking New York Jets news. Justin Fields is carted to the locker room with an apparent injury, and now every single Jets fan is absolutely in panic mode. Let's hope that the news comes out that he is going to be okay. Oh, God, dude. Early signs are not good, but there's no official diagnosis yet of the injury to Justin Fields, but every single Jets fan is in absolute panic mode. There's no... I got to redo that take. I don't like that. You're seeing the behind the scenes of a TikTok be made, all right? Come on. We do not know the official diagnosis of the injury, but the latest news is that Justin Fields went down a non-contact injury. He limps off to the locker room, gets checked by the trainers, and then he gets carted to the locker room, all right? He does walk into the training facility on his own power, which is, I guess, is a positive. But the scary part is a Jets doctor went up to Jets GM Darren Muji and spoke to him. Oh, gosh, now we all are waiting to see what the official diagnosis is. I can't believe that I just made that. I don't even want to talk about this. I don't want this to be the thing. I don't like this. Come on. I don't know what to say, guys. You guys are probably coming in here laughing at me. We got some non-Jets fans coming in. Ha, ha, ha. Look, a Jets fan upset. Ha, ha, ha. You guys stink. You guys stink. Ha, ha, ha. Jets are cursed. Yeah, I know. We suck. What do you want from me? Damn it. Sick of this. Oh, gosh, dude. I don't know what to say, bro. You guys want me to start getting pissed? Yeah, I'll start getting pissed. Starting to come out. Hopefully it's a sprain. Let's hope it's a sprain. I am crossing my fingers and holding out hope that it's just a sprained ankle or something minor, because we are all thinking that it could be the worst case scenario, and I don't even want to mention that out into the universe of what it could be. You guys let me know your thoughts and prayers up to Justin Fields. Let's hope that it's just a minor injury as we wait to hear the update, but this is very unfortunate breaking New York Jets news. Oh, gosh. Deep breath, Jets fans. Hopefully we get good news later today or tomorrow about what this injury actually is. Injury, and now every single Jets fan is absolutely in panic mode. Let's hope that the news comes out that he's going to be okay. We do not know the official diagnosis of the injury. This is crazy, bro. By the way, Adam Schefter did not say Achilles. That's a fake account, so please don't even look at fake accounts. Don't look at fake accounts, please. Don't look at fake accounts. Dude, this is just like... The literal, I don't know. Oh, I'm about to have a meltdown. I'm not going to have a meltdown, I promise. We're strong. We're strong. Breaking New York Jets news. Justin Fields is carted to the locker room with an... I don't know, man. You guys, pick me up. I don't know, man. Now it's like ESPN is saying he's walking around. Where is that report? Where is that report? ESPN who? Well, at least we got some Tyrod updates. Tyrod Taylor, a nice pass down the seam to Garrett Wilson. He beat Sauce Gardner. Look back, shoulder, impressive throw. There we go. There we go. That's what we talk about. That's the vibe we're looking for. Oh, God, man. I'm posting that TikTok and made everywhere. I don't know, man. You guys are wild. Some of you guys in the chat are really showing your true colors, I'll tell you that much. The people that celebrate injuries are just, woo. I see you, bro. I see you. Showing your true colors. Show you who you are as a human being. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I needed to know. Shows you your true colors. But we got Tyrod Taylor dimes. Come on, man. Hype me up, Tyrod. I'm not crying inside. It's like that meme where you got like a mask of a happy face, but in the behind the mask it's just crying. That's me right now. People who celebrate injury are the absolute worst. I mean, there's bad people in this world. Let them be bad. Let them be them. Hey, if that's them, good for them. I don't know. Weird stuff. Can't relate. Can't relate. And the worst part about this situation is that now we are waiting. And we're going to have to wait all day up until tomorrow, probably. We just got to hope for a sprain, bro. That's it. Hope for a sprain. My phone's blowing up. Oh, God. Should I change the title of this video to the breaking news? Justin? Yeah, I probably should, right? Yo, I'm like... This ain't easy. You feel me, guys? This is not an easy thing to deal with as a Jets fan, bro. And anybody could relate. You know what I mean? Like, this is not something that you wish on anybody. But let's keep the vibes going. Let's keep growing as training camp still is happening, bro. So should have drafted Sanders in the late rounds. Really? That's what people are saying now? That's what we're saying now? I'm going to go with the positive vibes of saying this, baby. Tyrod and Garrett Wilson. Let's go, Jet Nation. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's what I want. Let's go. The last thing that's on my mind right now is, oh, man, we should have drafted Shedeur Sanders. Like, come on. What are we doing? Bro, fans can't be talking. Let them talk. Like, they're insufferable. You know what the best part about Dolphins fans is that their organization is so bad right now, and they know that their team is about to explode in their face, and they're taking their misery out on us. That goes to show you how insecure they are about their own team. That's all I got to say about Miami fans. They're in here talking trash about an injured quarterback when their quarterback has literally getting paid millions of dollars to be concussed 5 times a season. That just goes to show you how insecure they are. That's all I'm going to say about that. But let's get back to the Tyrod Taylor dimes, baby. Because training camp still moves. Training camp is still moving on, baby. We got to keep the vibes high. It's going to be a sprain, folks. Come on. It's going to be a sprain. It's just going to be a sprain, man. It's going to be a sprain. Luckily, Tyrod is no scrub. Tyrod is no scrub. That's a good thing. And I know no Jets fans want to hear that right now. No Jets fans want to hear about Tyrod. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. This is what I needed to see right here. My boy, a true voice motivation coming to save the day. LMAO, it's a damn sprain, so chill. He's walking around. Well, a true voice motivation. Are you there? Are you at One Jets Drive or something? Can you let me know? FaceTime me, bro. Show me Justin Fields being fine. Because you got me and everybody in this chat panicking. We're all panicking. And we need it to be a sprain. We got my boy Matt O'Leary. Matt, come on the show. If I send you the link, Matt, would you join me on this live show, Matt? Seriously, I need somebody. I can't do this alone, Matt. I need you, brother. Matt, I would love to have you come on the show, bro. Because I can't handle this alone. I don't know if you're free right now, Matt, but I would love to get you on right now because we need each other, Matt. I think we can agree with that, bro. We need each other right now. Because if it's a sprain, bro, I'm celebrating like we just won the Super Bowl, bro. I don't care. Oh, there's Gary V's reaction. I just can't. I can't either. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy stuff, bro. This is crazy stuff. What is happening, bro? Who is that guy that just said it's a sprain? Because if it's a sprain, then we're good to go. Matthew in a $5 super chat. Brady Cook and Tyrod are going to show off now. Positive vibes that Cook shows he's going to be a great quarterback in the league. I really do appreciate the positivity, bro. I really do appreciate the positivity, Matthew. I need it. I need it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But Brady Cook, bro, I'm not... You gotta be kidding me, bro. The whole world of the NFL landscape is worried about Jay Fields, bro. Thank you for the $5. Matthew, not a good time right now. Not a good time. I'm going to stay positive until I have a full update. So, Jets practice is over. Aaron Glenn is going to speak shortly for an update. And I will say this. Don't expect Aaron Glenn to say anything about the injury. He's going to wait. Because he probably is going to have to, like, yeah. He's not going to say anything. He's not going to say anything. So, Gary V's pissed. We're all pissed. What do we do, folks? Now, we wait to hear from Mr. Aaron Glenn, and we're going to talk to him close. So let's hear from Robbie Sabo, who's does a fantastic job covering the New York Jets. All right, I'll give it a shot. Jets fans really shouldn't lose their minds over the Justin Fields injury. I have no idea how serious it is, whether it's non-contact or not. There wasn't much of a shock factor as it happened. Not until he was spotted in the tent did everybody truly notice together. Let's just wait to see what the official word is. Individually moving from Fields to Tyrod ain't a worry. Seriously, folks. But here's the key. The big deal is the specific offense they're trying to install around Fields. That's massive. Worst case scenario is that he's injured for 3 to 4 weeks. It could be argued that a season ender is better news than a month-long injury due to how specific and new this Fields offense is. If he were to go down indefinitely, now's the time, because they can still have the entire summer to tweak the offense around Tyrod. Individually, not a big deal. Offensively, as a whole, the injury timetable is a massive thing to navigate. I wholly realize these words won't help Jets fan sanity, but hey, we'll see what happens. At least I tried. Wow. Very interesting from Robbie. Need a full documentary on the Joe Namath curse. Yeah, that'll be good. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what to say, bro. Here's a doctor trying to give his thoughts who has been wrong many times, by the way, so I'm not going to take this guy's. The most likely injuries are here. Hamstring strain, calf strain, ankle sprain, turf toe, midfoot sprain, quad strain, Achilles tear. Sounds like it was non-contact, so fracture high ankle sprains are much less likely. Sounds like it was more soft tissue than to the knee, although meniscal tear. All right, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Pure speculation. Jesse Morse. Who even are you? Get off my timeline. Get off my timeline. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so now we're just going to wait. Wait for Aaron Glenn to speak to the media, which is coming up at 10:30. In 5 minutes. Oh, boy. Glenn is going to speak. I don't expect him to give any type of update. So don't expect that, folks. Unless Justin Fields, they know exactly what it is, but go check it out. Let's see what Aaron Glenn has to say. We're going to be reacting to the Aaron Glenn press conference live together. That's going to start very soon. So stay tuned. Oh, boy. Hey, bro, imagine Aaron Glenn's like, yep, we got official word. It is a ankle sprain. He'll be out for 2 to 4 weeks. Whew. That's what we need to hear, man. Now, something that's interesting, Dan Campbell, who is the coach, of course, that he's coming from, he usually gives good and detailed updates. But we'll see. Richie, can you please go to One Jets Drive and find out? I wish. I mean, I'll be there tomorrow, but oh, God. We got to all come together on this situation, folks. Come on. Hit that like button, folks. Let's at least get this up to 200 likes. We got 400 people live right now. Hit that like button. It's the least you could do. Support me as I'm live on this devastating practice day. Oh, boy. Hit that like button, folks. That would mean a lot. That would mean a lot, man. Go hit that subscribe button, man. Help your boy out. The least you can do is help your boy out and subscribe to the channel, man. This is brutal. As we are waiting to hear from Mr. Aaron Glenn. I don't know. Now we're just holding our breath. Let's hold our breath, folks. Let's hold our breath. Just kidding. Don't hold your breath. Relax. Take it. Exhale. I am breathwork certified, so let's do some breath work together. Let's do some box breathing. Why are these injuries happening so early? I don't know, Flicks. I wish I knew. Oh, here comes Aaron Glenn.
Injury on his right, on the right side. But Justin went down with toe in the right side of his foot. Listen, I don't know the severity of the injury.
Wait, we gotta back this up.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out now. Obviously, Tyrod went down with a toe injury on his right, on the right side.
You said Tyrod, not
Justin
Fields.
Went down with toe in the right side of his foot. Listen, I don't know the severity of the injury. But I do know it's a toe on his right side. And listen, we have an outstanding backup in Tyrod, who's been in this league for around 14 years. So the leadership that he brings, listen, we're all good. We're all good. So I thought today's practice was really good.
Toe injury, breaking news. Toe injury.
Energized because they know that the offense kind of took it to them yesterday. All right, so the defense came out and did a really good job. And, again, we're going to our third day, going tomorrow, and that'll be good.
What does toe mean?
You know what? I really have to look at the tape. I know it's a quick throw. I'm assuming someone stepped on his toe. It had to be because of the nature of the call that we had as far as offensive play call. So, again, I want to look at the tape and be sure.
So now the next question is it a broken toe?
That. You know, I just know it's a toe on the right side.
Toe on the right side.
Well, I'm going to let the doctors get ready to tell me that right after I get ready to leave here.
Obviously, it's been a youth movement around here.
Yep.
You know, Tyrod Taylor is an older veteran. Outside of his
Take my toe, Fields. Now, the big question is, what does that mean it's a toe?
Well,
What's
I think
the severity?
The most important part is if anything does happen to Justin, I don't think there's any drop-off as far as what we want to do when it comes to play call. Very similar when you talked about skill set. So, that was like enticing for us, and man, the leadership ability, things that we heard about him. I played against him before, and you could just tell the players really gravitate to him when he.
All right, so breaking Jets news, folks. It is a right toe injury to Justin Fields. Okay, it's a right toe injury. Don't know what that means in terms of the severity of it. Is it a broken toe? Because if it's a fractured toe on his right foot, the right side of his foot, so it could be like his pinky toe. Like, hey, I don't know. Now let's ask. How long does a broken toe take to heal? That's what we're gonna ask. We're gonna Google that. Google. A broken toe takes 6 to 8 weeks to heal. Initial pain and swelling usually subside within a week. Okay. So the worst case scenario is a broken toe for 6 to 8 weeks. Okay? That's not bad. That's way better than what it could have been. Now, what if it's a sprain? Sprain toe. 3 to 6 weeks. I don't think it's turf toe. Could be turf toe. Let's try turf toe. May require surgery. It could take several months to heal in a severe case. So this is what it's about. It's a toe injury to Justin Fields on his right side of his foot. And now he's just really going deep into Mr. Tyrod Taylor.
Everybody really listens, even the coaching staff. Because he's been around this league a long time, and he knows what it takes to win. And he's a really good person. So, we're all excited to have that guy here. Listen, Justin is who he is. And if something happens to him, we got Tower and we're ready to go.
Did you get a chance to speak to him, or did you just come right
Say it again?
Did you get a chance to speak to Justin, or did you just come?
No, man. Once it went down, the medical staff went and took him, then we continue practice.
When you see him limp off, or you see the trainers talking, he's a starting quarterback. You guys have had a lot of plans for him. Is there a lump in your throat? Is the head coach? What's the feeling?
When anybody goes down, there's a lump in my throat. Listen, I hate injuries for any player. But the thing is, I want to make sure that I understand exactly what the injury is before I move forward on my thought process. Here's the thing, guys. Listen, last year, and you guys know this, I went through a situation last year with Detroit where Hutch goes down, Anzalone goes down, Aleem McNeil goes down. Man, you keep playing football. And that's just what it is. And I've said this several times, and our players know this. It's more about the play style than the playbook. And our players understand that we're going to play a certain way, no matter who's in there. And that's what we're going to do. And our players got confidence with anybody that's in there because of the way that I'll talk to them, because of the way that we're built. So we're going to keep moving. No matter what the situation is, no matter what happens with any player that gets hurt, man, we got to keep moving. This league is not going to stop just because of injuries. And trust me, I know that firsthand.
You got to give Aaron Glenn credit real quick because he is handling this as best as you could possibly imagine. He is absolutely hyping up Tyrod like he should. He's not worried about going to Tyrod Taylor. And, a toe injury, listen, we were all hoping for a sprained ankle, but, the worst case scenario was torn ACL, ruptured Achilles. Those are officially ruled out, okay? A toe injury will heal. He's going to be back. Justin Fields. The only thing that's unfortunate is he's going to miss very valuable reps in training camp. Training camp is where you get into rhythm. It's where you get into the system. It's where everything is going to be figured out. But my early guess, based off of diagnosis of it being his toe, is he's going to be out of practice for 2, 4, maybe even 6 weeks. And if you look at the timeline of when the Jets are playing, week 1 is in 6 to 8 weeks from now, right? How many weeks? Do the math. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks until week 1. 7 weeks. So I think that he'll be fine.
Seeing anybody get carted off to the quarterback is going to be sort of an energy sap for the team. How do you think they responded after that?
Say it again.
How do you think the team responded to players, after watching that quarterback?
Well, here's what I told the players is, and it really goes into competition. When you win a rep, I want to see you consistently win. And when you lose a rep, I want to see if you can come back and win. And to me, when you look at practice, I thought the defense did a really good job of winning reps early in practice. But then after that, man, the offense started to pick it up. So when Tyrod went down, I actually saw the offense really start to pick it up.
You keep saying Tyrod going down.
Because of the fact that I want to make sure that
Fields went down, Glenn, not Tyrod.
Let's keep going. It had nothing to do with the injury or anything like that. It's just what we want to be when we lose the rep. We want to win the next one.
The kickers. I'm not sure if the kickers.
Oh my God, man. This is like this is what it means to be a Jets fan. This is what it means to be a Jets fan, right? You got Justin Fields injured. Glenn is trying to handle it as best as is possible. Tyrod Taylor, hey, man, he's a valuable quarterback in this league. And that's where the Jets are going to turn to now. So if you missed what the update is on the injury, here is the exact time that Aaron Glenn provided the update on the injury to Justin Fields, if you're just tuning in.
Went down with toe in the right side of his foot. Listen, I don't know the severity of the injury, but I do know it's a toe on his right side. And listen, we have an outstanding backup in Tyrod, who's been in this league for around 14 years. So the leadership that he brings, listen, we're all good. Went down with toe in.
And I think Glenn also added that he thinks it got stepped on. So if a toe gets stepped on, hey, maybe it's just a big bruised toe and it takes a few times to heal. Maybe it's a little fracture. I don't know. But based off of the initial fear, this is a good scenario, man. This is a good thing based off of what our initial scared part was. So let's change the title to toe injury. Not a leg injury, folks. It's a toe injury. Just updated the title of the live. Now, the sad part about this is if it's turf toe, it's a broken toe, what makes Justin Fields good is his mobility. And having an injured toe is not going to help that situation. That's something to keep in mind as well. So that's not ideal, man. That's absolutely not ideal of this entire situation, man. No, not ideal, but we move, man. We move as Jets training camp. Today's practice is completely changed, right? The dynamic of this practice, nobody cares what happened at practice now because this is the only thing that we talk about. This is the only thing that any Jets fans hyperfixated over, which is what we should be hyperfixated over. All right? So that's that. And now we got people, oh, if Justin Fields is out for the season, they should go after Kirk Cousins. I don't want that on my timeline. I just don't, man. I just don't. But what's your guys' reaction to this news, man? Because we finally got an update of what it is. Did you have a sigh of relief or not? Is this something that you're excited about or not? Because there is breaking NFL news that the toe is injured on Justin Fields' right foot. Okay. On his right foot. Now, I think it's time that I make another TikTok because the one I made before was just like a depressing video of me saying that he could be done. But now there's a little update of that. So we might as well make a video. Oh my God, Jets fans. What a morning. I was so excited to wake up this morning. I woke up very early. I had my usual morning routine. I had a nice deep meditation on my balcony, right? Ready for this live this morning to talk about Jets training camp. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect that today, man. That was not on my bingo card. That was not on my agenda today, is talking about what we just talked about, bro. Gosh, that sucked today. Now let's just hope that it's a minor toe injury. We don't know the severity of the toe injury yet. We still don't. We still don't know if it's a big toe injury or not a toe injury, bro. So I'm going to make an updated TikTok real quick because I got to update the people on there. Make sure you guys give me a follow on TikTok. I've been trying to grind over there. All right, here we go. Breaking Jets news. We get an update from Aaron Glenn of exactly what happened to Justin Fields at practice. Here it is. It is officially a toe injury on the right side of Justin Fields' foot. Oh, boy, here we go. It is a toe injury on Justin Fields' right foot. We do not know if it's a major toe injury, if it's a minor toe injury. Did he fracture it? Is it a turf toe? Is it a sprain? Did he tear his ligament in his toe? We still don't know that, but the good news is it's not a torn ACL. It's not a ruptured Achilles. So this is some good news if you're a Jets fan. Oh, brother. Because all morning, every single Jets fan absolutely was freaking out. All morning long, Jets fans were all over social media seeing reports that Justin Fields is carted off to the locker room. We're worried about the worst possible case scenario. But the fact that it's just a toe injury, that's good news. I'm telling you that right now. And now we have to wait to figure out how long will Justin Fields be out. Is it going to sideline him for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, months? That's going to be the latest news that we're going to be looking out for. So now the big question is, how long will Justin Fields be sidelined? Will it be 2 weeks, 4 weeks, multiple months? Will he be ready for week number 1? You guys let me know where your head is at right now with this news of Justin Fields injuring his toe. Aaron Glenn was speaking glowingly of the backup quarterback of Tyrod Taylor. So the good news is the Jets do have a solid backup to keep this offense developing as training camp progresses. But again, Jets fans, let me know your thoughts. That's the latest update on the Justin Fields injury. It's a toe injury, and now we wait to see how long he'll be out. Oh, folks, this is not fun. Yeah, he won't play in the preseason, that's for sure. Yeah, it was Fritchie Fresh with the $5 super chat saying, yeah, it was 8 years ago, but Tyrod helped us out of a drought. A good serviceable quarterback and mobile. Do Jets fans have faith in him? Genuine question. Jets fans, let me know. Answer Richie Fresh. Do you have faith in Tyrod Taylor? Do you have faith in Tyrod Taylor? Yes or no? All right? Do you guys have any optimism in Tyrod Taylor leading the ship? He was the quarterback that got the Buffalo Bills out of their playoff drought back in the day. Oh, man. It's just like, I think the biggest problem with this, it's simple. This re-triggered a trauma of Jets fans. Right? This triggered a trauma that us Jets fans were hoping that we never have to live again, which was that Aaron Rodgers situation. Let's keep it a buck, man. That Aaron Rodgers injury scarred us. Absolutely scarred us as a Jets fan base. And that's just the most recent one, right? There's other injuries that the Vinny Testaverde, right? There's a lot of other ones that scarred us Jets fans. But at the end of the day, I think that waiting for this news and seeing this to be the injury, it's definitely not what we feared, okay? It's not what we feared, which is good news. Absolutely good news. Let me just post this out, and then we'll open up to some callers, get your guys' thoughts of everything. What's your guys' thoughts? Richie, you going live with TD and Dan today? Yes, I am. I would trust Tyrod for about 3 to 4 weeks. He's not a year-long starter. Yeah, I agree. Even though he did lift the Bills out of their playoff drought that one year. Breaking news, Justin Fields injures his toe. It's his toe, folks. I feel like the saddest part about this is Justin Fields had a chance, or still does have a chance, to prove his worth as a quarterback in this league, and that's the saddest part about us. The saddest part about this is it feels like this is going to get in the way of that. That's what it feels like. This is... Oh, God. Justin Fields posted on a story. No, that was yesterday. I was like, oh. But definitely sound off in the chat right now, folks. Let me know your overall thoughts. If you want to call into the show, feel free to click the link that I just put in the chat as well. Would love to hear from you guys. Got to pin that in the chat as well. I would love to see you guys come on in and talk some ball with me and give your thoughts of the injuries of Justin Fields, because this is definitely not an ideal situation that we are in as a Jets fan base. But I definitely feel like we all want to deal with it together. Who's saying Tyrod is hurt too? Who said that? It's not true. Unless I missed it. Did I miss that? But let's get into some callers, man. I got to hear from you guys. Because hopefully we get some positive vibes. But I'll be right back. And when I come back, we will be taking some callers, man. All right, we're back. Let's get into some callers. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate the patience as well in the chat. Hit that like button, folks. Oh, boy. Here we go. First caller is up. We got Matthew live. What's up, Matthew?
Hello, Richie. I am one of Dan's. I'm a Bills fan. Just letting y'all know.
All right. What kind of Bills fan are you, Matthew, huh?
One that was high on the Jets when you guys had Aaron Rodgers. Their first year with Aaron Rodgers, the year he got hurt, I picked y'all to win the division as a Bills fan. So,
So how you feel about us now with the injury to Fields?
it's unfortunate because I was high on Fields. I've always been high on Fields to be a decent quarterback in this league. And it sucks he's got injured because guess what? I need y'all to beat you guys can't get last place. That needs to be saved for a Dolphins fan.
Well, we haven't been in last place since the last 2 years, so let's hope that continues in our direction.
Yeah, but the Dolphins got to get last place, bro. Dolphins fans, shut the freak up. Y'all can't be talking about an injured quarterback when you have freaking super brains at QB. So
it's true that. Well, Matthew, I appreciate the call. Calling out Dolphins fans. Bills fan calling out Dolphins fans. Oh, gotta love it. Matthew, I appreciate the call. But we got to get to a Jets fan, man. We got to hear from Jets fans about this situation, man. We got to hear from Jets fans. So, James, you're up next. James, how you doing, bro? Great to see your face.
What up, Rich? Yeah, I told you a couple months back. I'm trying not to curse here, but they're pushing me to my limit. I said in the chat, I want to slit my wrist with a dull butter knife when I heard this. This is like, it doesn't get any. You can't make this shit up. And Matthew, F yourself, bro. F yourself. Watch Richie's stream. No one wants to hear you. No one gives a shit about the Bills. No one gives a shit about the Dolphins. All right? And definitely no one gives a shit about the New England Patriots. So nobody wants to hear any of you loser-ass fans. Right now, the best case scenario is this is a mild sprain on like his freaking third toe or something like that. If it was stepped on, it might be a fracture. That's what I'm worried about. If it wasn't stepped on, maybe it's just a little sprain and Tyrod can hold down the fort for a little bit. But man, F all of these other fans from other teams calling in and boasting about it. I swear, I bet you come to the stadium, you wouldn't do that in front of me. I promise you wouldn't, because they're all tough over the computer or whatever. But we'll see, man. Not happy. And this is me being reserved. You know me.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, James.
I'm biting
This
my
is
tongue.
reserved
Really.
version of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so I'm doing my best, but at least it's a little thing. If he's got to miss 4 weeks, he misses 4 weeks. As long as he's locked in and knows the playbook in and out, which I'm sure he will. It's going to be a slow start then. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna come off the blocks not like we want to, and then you know what happens with that. Then we get same old bullshit, same old Jets. We're gonna start off, if it happens like this, 0-2, 0-3. Now we got the media. Now we got us crazy ass people going off left and right on these podcasts. So, yeah, man, you said it before. I just laughed to keep from crying, dog. But we'll see what happens. We'll go from here. I just want to know. I want the diagnosis. I want to know what's going on, like right now.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. We're trying our best to. Luckily, we found out it's a toe, and that just alleviates the stress of it not being Achilles or ACL or anything crazy.
Bro, when you said it, so I literally came on the stream probably like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes before it happened, and I was like, he's not being serious right now. This can't be a real thing. And yeah, it was a real fucking thing. Ooh, it was a real thing. And so we'll see, man. We'll see. But yo, you know where I'm gonna be week 1 though. You know where I'm gonna be
there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't care. It could be Joe Blow at quarterback. I'm gonna be there. I'll be there. I'll play it if they need me to. Break my bones. I don't give a shit.
I'll see you at week 1,
dog.
James.
Peace, bro.
Much love to you, bro. That is a legendary caller right there. You gotta love James. Meet me there, beat me there. He'll be at Jets Media Day regardless. Even if it's Joe Schmo at quarterback, he'll be there. All right. Shout out to my boy James. Absolute legend. Great Jets fan. Cannot thank James enough for consistently supporting Jets Media by coming on here and feeling good, feeling tough enough, and feeling ready to express his emotions here on the channel. Much love to you. Much love to you. And we got Dolphins fans in the chat. Why don't you call in, bro? Show your face. That's talking a lot of smack to James. Come on, tough guy. Why don't you call in? Fins1120. I would love to have you on. Hate to break it to you. No one's scared of James. Why don't you call in and show us who you are? I challenge you, and if you do not call in, that proves that you're all talk. That's all I'm going to say. You're all talk if you don't call in and talk to me right now, bro. Come on in. Link is open. Link is for the public, baby. Right? See, exactly. He's not going to call in scared. Exactly as I expected from a guy like that. We got my boy Mudville's up next. What's good, bro?
First off, that Dolphins name you just read sounds like a freaking like create account, like a bot name or something that TD sent to you. That's what it sounds like to me. Nah,
I know exactly what it is.
but no, thank God, it's just a top. I'm looking at my station case, my friend that's a Giants fan is like, yo, Fields got hurt, right? I was like, stop messing with me already. I thought he was joking, but no, he went down. Thankfully, though, it's just a tough. That's all that matters. That's what I look at.
I know, man. Trust me.
I immediately started thinking about who was it? I immediately started thinking about Rodgers. I watched Ryan Short though, and I forgot about the Testaverde injury that happened though when we were supposed to freaking be good. He made me think of that. I'm like, yo, you can't make it up.
We have some breaking news.
What's up?
Sorry to cut you off, Mudfields, but it's
Go
a
ahead.
Justin Fields related stuff.
Oh,
Hold
no,
on.
go.
I'll get back to you in a sec. All right, breaking news from Tom Pelissero. The initial report on Justin Fields is there is no fracture in the toe that got stepped on. He's getting an MRI as the team continues to gather information. Huge. All right. No fracture. That's a positive. That is a positive right there. Now we're going to wait to see the severity of it. Is it sprain? Is it turf toe? Is it ligament? But a fracture is officially ruled out. All right. It is officially ruled out. So that's big. All right, big sigh of relief there. The initial report is no fracture. All right, no fracture. Whew. Big time. All right, Muffiles, you're back on, man. That's some good news. No fracture.
Okay, now I'm not worried at all. Now it's nothing. We good. He'll be fine. He'll be out for train. He'll be out for the preseason. He probably was gonna play anyway. He'll be back for what? He'll be back for Jets Media week 1. Goes Blake slapping Aaron Rodgers. He'll be fine. We good now. Now we good.
We are all good, man.
All Dolphins fans now can be quiet.
I'm
because I don't know
waiting
where the
for
heck
my
they
mail,
think they're
my
going
Vales. My
anyway.
mail's been late.
Because then you put me though as your guy, and I got you.
No, I appreciate your service, man, and much love to you, Mutt Vales. Can't thank you enough for all the support, my bro.
Nah, you too. Thank God he's fine.
Thank God
That's right, look at that.
he's fine indeed. He's fine. Appreciate you, Mutt Vales. Much love to you. So we have some breaking news around. The latest report is from Tom Pelissero mentioning that it is just not a sprain, not a fracture, rather. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Woo! Big update, big update, big update. Let me just make sure we put the alert. Big update. And it's a positive one. All right. Let's keep the positive vibes, baby. Let's keep the positive vibes. Let's go. This guy's the biggest clown ever. Soft, come call in. Talking all that smack in the chat behind the screen. Come show your face. This guy's so funny. This is like the softest Dolphins fan. Just sitting there like, oh, dude, these guys, come on, show your face. Come show your face, bro. Bet you won't. You're scared. At least we got another Dolphins fan showing his face. What up, fat boy 2.0?
Let's go, Richie.
How's it going, bro?
This whole thing, the whole carted off thing is because of a toe?
Yeah, I guess so. It's carted off because of a toe.
Is it the big toe or is it a little toe? Because I'm reading the chat. It says it's a little toe.
There's 5 toes. I don't know. Did they figure out which toe it is? Because I still don't know.
I don't know. I'm hearing from the chat, man. Fins, I'm not, bro. I'm starting to think Fins is a fake one, bro. You just talking a lot of smack. Hey, I don't respect that, making fun of a person getting injured. You know, my boy Tua, he took like 3 concussions in one season. That's not funny. You know what I mean? And I hope Justin Fields, he gets back. I hope he fully healthy. He gonna prove that he can only throw, but he can run around even with an injured toe. You know what I mean? All respect to the Jets because my uncle, he's a Jets fan. You know what I mean? It's gonna be nice watching Tua, Justin Fields ball out. Hey, I mean, Jets.
Well, much respect to you, bro.
Hey, of course. God bless you, Richie.
Much respect to you. That's a good Dolphins fan right there, man. I got respect right there for my boy, Fat Boy. And listen, we welcome all ways of life, right? Meaning all fans across the space, right? So that's a nice Dolphins fan right there. You know, it's Roundtable Sports. We respect all fans. But I want to see if there's more news because Tom Pelissero reported that. Here's more from Ian Rappaport. A dislocated non-big toe for Justin Fields fits in the category of an injury that could have been a lot worse, but still plenty of info to gather. All right, so it's a dislocated toe. No fracture and not the big toe. Still going under tests. Okay? All right. Here I come, Google. How long does a non-big toe that is dislocated take to heal? Come on. Give me some positive stuff, Google. Generally, a toe dislocated can take 3 to 6 weeks to heal completely. However, this is healing time that can vary based on age, overall health, and the type of treatment you receive. Well, the good news is about these factors is Justin Fields is young. Oh, what did I just click on? Justin Fields is young. He's in peak shape, and he gets the elite treatment. All right? So that's good. That's good, bro. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Oh, God, man. It could have been way worse, bro. This could have been way worse, man. This could have been way worse. Robin, my boy's in the chat. Richie, long time no see, brother. Put Fields on the shelf for the rest of the offseason, please. Facts, bro. Facts. That's the latest news, man. This has been a brutal morning. I can't even lie to you guys, man. This has been brutal. Oh, there's nothing worse when an injury happens and you're sitting there in the dark like, oh, God, what's going on here? What's happening? What's happening, man? Dislocated foot. Dislocated toe, man. That's what it is. Yes, sir. Thanks for the positive news. I needed to hear this. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys, man, as best as I possibly can. So if you're just tuning in, man, you got to see the breaking news. It's a dislocated non-big toe for Justin Fields. All right? A dislocated non-big toe. So let's do it. Let's go. Wow. Do you think he starts week 1? We got to wait to see more information to come out before I can comment on that, because we still don't know the severity of it. It's a dislocated. Information is slowly coming out, but it's definitely better news than what we initially anticipated, that's for sure. That is for sure. A dislocated toe is better than anything else. So now we wait for more updates as they come out. I will give you guys all the updates you possibly need. Let's go to let's shift to something different that's Jets related. Mr. Elijah Vera Tucker talking about how the offensive line can be special this year.
Yeah, man, it's great. You know, especially being here, going on my 5th year now here with the Jets. To have a solid O-line like this, and with the type of guys we have in this room, you know, it's a true great feeling, especially with the type of coach we have in Steve, you know, and the other guys as well. You know, I think we all come in with the right mindset. You know, you got guys like Mambu over there, the right side, Olu, two first-round tackles, and then, you know, Tip in the middle, John on the other side. I think when you add all those guys together, you know, it could be something special.
Big season for AVT. Entering a contract year. Aaron Glenn also mentioned they hope to get a deal done with Elijah Vera Tucker. You want to talk about a player that we want to extend long-term? Elijah Vera Tucker fits that bill as well. Elijah Vera Tucker fits that bill as well. Let's do it. Bills Mafia stands with you, Richie. I appreciate that, Matthew. I appreciate that, man. Finns, if you're going to disrespect us, we're glad to see you call in on Richie. He's soft. He won't call in. All he does is sit behind a screen and talk trash and think he's tough. He's not going to call in. Come on, man. We know who that guy type of guy is. We're not cursed, Nikki. Stop that. And Nikki, I got one request for you, bro. Change your profile picture. Why is Adam Gase as your profile picture? I don't want to see that man ever again. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Adam Gase. Okay? I don't want to see it. All right, let's get to some more callers. We got Chris Fizz up next. What up, Chris?
Yo, Rich.
What's going on?
Hear me, man? You good?
What's up?
You hear me? Hello?
Yep, I can hear you. You're live.
Yeah. So, I'm not that worried. I'm a big Jets fan. You know me. I've been on the show a few times.
Yeah.
I love Aaron Glenn as our head coach. He's faced a lot of adversity in Detroit. I'm not that worried about this. He said it was a dislocated non-big toe.
There we go.
It could be a lot worse.
Way worse, Chris.
Could have been a lot worse. Could have been Achilles. Could have been. I saw Aaron Rodgers all over this. So
I know,
you know what? I'm pretty optimistic. We don't have a lot of expectations. We don't have the whole league surrounding us this year saying, "Are you going to win a Super Bowl?"
Facts.
Fields is still young, so as a Jets fan to the Jets fan base, everybody stay in check. Let's not freak out. This is nowhere near as worse as it could have been, and we still have a lot of time.
Well, that is fantastic, man. That is a fantastic situation, and Chris, I cannot thank you enough for the call to calm the nerves of Jets fans. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you, bro.
Of course, man. See you, Rich.
Be good. Great call there from Mr. Chris Fizz, man. It could have been way worse, folks. Way worse. And the fact that it is just a sprain, or not a sprain, dislocated little toe, man. I'm fired up about it. I'm fired up about it. And you should be too, man. All right, we got more people calling in. All right, let's get to the next caller. Definitely curious to get more of your guys' calls. We got, who's up next? Where's Christopher? I thought Christopher left. No, you don't want to talk? All right. All right, let's get to Malcolm Flex. What's good, bro?
What's good? What's good?
How you doing, man?
Hey, a lot better since I heard that it wasn't anything super serious.
I know, right?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man. The Jets, I was just about to, and I did fire it off. I was about to say, man, this will make more Achilles tears. This was, keep in mind, this is early. I was about to be like, man, this will make more Achilles tears in 3 years than winning seasons. That was about to be rough, bro. But listen, it's going to be fine. The one question that I have, and maybe a couple of other people can ask this, or sort of think about this, is when it comes to like what people say Justin Fields' weaknesses are, which is processing speed, processing, seeing things. I'm wondering with the advent of VR, if they can basically just allow him for these 3 weeks to really work through the plays, keep up the speed, looking at other people's GoPros and helmets and footage, and really work through it that way. That way, the whole drop-off that we usually see, I mean, granted, things like timing, footwork, steps, rhythm, and all that, especially if it's RPO-based, very rhythmic-based offense. I'm wondering if maybe we mitigate a lot of the issues and deficiencies that he might have from not getting those live reps by just letting him get in extra work, maybe even turn the volume off so he can't see the call. And, you got to ask him, hey, what was called here based on this, and this? Where do you go with the ball there?
Mm-hmm.
And, what if Engstrand can really, keep him up to speed by the time the season comes?
That's great. I think that the GoPro that they're utilizing in practice is actually going to benefit it. And I think that everything you said is absolutely on point. So the fact that the injury is not as severe as it is, Malcolm, is just like a breath of fresh air, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, dude. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit interesting to see, because there's always gonna be that what if maybe week 1 comes and he can't really make it around the edge. I hear TJ Watt finally is back on board, so maybe he can't make it around TJ Watt. We're gonna be like, if he didn't have that toe, I'm pretty sure. But it's like you can do stuff like kind of wrap it up to another toe, like you can saddle back it. There's a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna shoot him up, with all the greatest of innovations. Like I said, I played in college, so I already know medical teams and staffs, man, they got a lot that they can work with.
Facts, man. And I agree. The medicine in today's world, it's absolutely off the charts. So let's hope Fields can be ready to go by week 1. All right. Well, Malcolm, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and let's go Jets, my man. Great call. Malcolm Flex. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, the time has come. Say goodbye to Mr. Fins 1120. Goodbye. Later. Honestly, should have done that a while ago. I invited him on. I wanted him to come on, but he's soft. Didn't want the smoke. And he's talking bad about all my boys that's coming on here to talk Jets with me. You're out of here. Now, listen, I can handle people talking smack to me. But when you start talking smack about my community and the people who call into my show, that's when we have a problem. All right? So he's booted. Say goodbye. Listen, I can take all the smack talk about me personally. I built my channel, I built my brand up until this point with a lot of people hating on me. I'm used to it. You got to have thick skin in this community. But the people that take time out of their day to call into my show, those people don't deserve to be talked down upon. So goodbye. And have a great rest of your day and have a great life. Because I wish nothing but the best for someone like that. He's obviously miserable in his life. He obviously doesn't have anything happy going on in his life. So I'm someone that sends love. I'm someone that sends peace to someone like that. Right? That's just who I am. I'm built that way. Right? But it's time to get him out of the chat. We don't need that energy. For your guys' sake of things, I can handle it, but you guys don't deserve to deal with that nonsense. All right? Absolute nonsense. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I love you guys. If anyone goes against you, you know I got your back. All right? Always. Absolutely always. All right, let's get into some more of your callers, bro. because I love you guys. It's that simple. But why do we have a Patriots fan next? What up, Chris?
What up, Richie? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, mister. How you
So,
doing?
I'm not here to make fun or anything like that, bro. You know, Dolphins fans are just down in the dumps because they have the most injury-prone quarterback in possibly the whole history of the NFL, bro. To be quite honest with you,
Mm-hmm. True
and
that.
yeah, I just have a huge amount of love and admiration for you, Richie. You come on here, bro. You put on for your Jets, and salute to you, man. Salute to
Salute to
you,
you.
bro.
I appreciate it, man. And listen, I know that we're in a rivalry standpoint in terms of Jets versus Patriots, but it's all love, and I appreciate the support that you show on this channel, and of course the AFC East Roundtable as well. So I appreciate you, man.
At the end of the day, bro, nobody wants Justin Fields to be getting hurt, bro. As Patriots fans, we want Fields in there so that we can beat you guys with Fields.
Yeah, man. Likewise, I wish nothing but the best in terms of health on your end, because we want to beat Drake May and sweep y'all. How about that, Chris? No, much love to you, Chris. That's a respectful Patriots fan right there. Much love to Chris, man. That's a healthy banter. And listen, Patriots, Dolphins, Bills fans, you guys are always welcome to come on. Always welcome to come on and talk a little smack. Talk a little smack. You hear me? That's what this is about. That's what this is all about. All right? You're always welcome to come on here and talk smack on my channel. Always welcome. All right, Mr. D-Riz. My boy D. What's up, D-Riz?
Yo, Richie, man. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Jack wherever you at.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to know, man, what's the status on Jay? Like, is he out, or is it? And what is the injury? Because I came in late. I just seen the news. You actually broke the news to me. I didn't even see it on ESPN or anything. I actually seen it on your channel, and I just had to jump right on in and say, what happened? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was a scary situation where basically we're all live. I'm live on Jets Media breaking down practice, and then Justin Fields is limping to the sideline, and then all of a sudden he's in the tent, and then all of a sudden there's a cart. So then everybody's worrying, oh my God, is he going to be out for the season? Is it the worst case scenario? So then we were all speculating for like an hour, and then we finally got to hear from Aaron Glenn, and he said it's a toe injury, and now we found out it's a dislocated toe. So that's kind of the steps of the timeline of everything.
This is not good at all because he's a runner. He likes to use his feet a lot, so that's not a good thing for us. I think we have a great backup QB, but at the same time, we were all looking forward to this, and looking forward to Jay and the whole team. The way how it was set up with him being from Ohio, Buckeye, and he has a lot of his guys there. I think he has a tight end. His tight end is there, I think. We already know Garrett Wilson was there with him. So we were all anticipating for, to see the reunion of them and seeing how they can work on the big stage. Now this happens, and it's like a regular Jets thing, man. We can never really, get a good break, man. It's like, this is crazy, but I'm still gonna be watching. I'm still gonna be hoping for the best, and we got a whole brand new team of young dogs. So hopefully, he can bounce back at least, for the middle of the season. But he has a 2-year contract, right? Or is it a 4-year or 2-year?
Yeah, it's a 2-year contract where the guarantee, like, they can get out of it after this year if they wanted to, but it's a 2-year deal.
Yeah, so I'm hoping and praying for the most part that he can get healthy, and if the worst case scenario, we just run it back next year, and then if he does good that year, then we can re-sign him again, and that's all I'm looking for at this point since the injury happened. So yeah, man, hopefully we can do good this season, and let's go Jets, man. Shout out to you, Richie, man. I love your platform, man. You already know, man. Been a big fan since day one, bro. And like I always say, man, Jack, shout out to you wherever you at.
My boy D-Riz, and thank you, bro. I appreciate it. That's a day one right there. That's a day one of Mr. D-Risen. Thank you so much for the call in, my man. Much love to you. I'll let Jack know what's good. Willie Vision with a $5 super chat. Appreciate that. He says, Doc Google says a dislocated toe is 3 to 6 weeks, depending on how bad. I think he's out 2 games. Top Tyrod can hold for 2 weeks if the defense is tough. Well, if it's 3 to 6 weeks, he should be good for week 1 because week 1's in 7 weeks. So unless the Jets want, to give him some time to rest, but let's hope that he's healthy for week 1, man. That's the best case scenario that we can hope for. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Everybody give my man some dono hype in the chat. Dono hype in the chat right here for Mr. Willie Vision. You guys can hit the like button on the super chat for him. Super chats really do mean a lot to this channel. Really does help out the channel more than you guys know. So big time shout out to Willie Vision for the $5 super chat. All right. So if you guys missed the breaking news, it was bad, but it's not as bad as we initially thought. Luckily, it's just a dislocated toe. All right, and it's nothing to be concerned about as of yet. And let's not forget what the concern was eventually. Officially, the concern was worse than what it is. Right? We thought it could have been Achilles. It could have been ACL. It could have been really, really bad, man. But it's better than what we initially thought. That's good. That's a positive. That is a positive. Here's what Robbie Sabo just said. Let's shrink this a little bit. Is this correct? Dislocation on non-big toe from Rappaport I'm hearing. My good people, the difference between the big toe and a non-big toe is massive. I really wouldn't worry about it as long as it's a non-big toe. So that's true. Very true. That the fact that it's not a big toe is massive, and it's one of those 4 little toes, one of those 4 little tiny toes. That'll heal up. That will heal up, bro. That will heal up. Shout out to Robbie Sabo as always. Oh, good news, man. Great news. Man, today was rough for us Jets fans. Not a fun day. But, folks, don't forget to smash the like button. How many like buttons do we got, man? I said when we started the show I wanted to break a record in terms of how many like buttons. We got 261 likes. Can we get to 300? Is that crazy? Or am I asking for too much? Oh, I'm asking for too much, aren't I, Jets fans? This has been flying by. We're 2.5 hours in, folks. Smash the like button. Let's get this up to 300 likes, folks. 300 likes right now, baby. Right now. Smash the like button, folks. Let's get this up to 300. Appreciate you guys. As always, let's get to another caller. Christopher the Jet is up next. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You're live. Christopher the Jet going once. Christopher the Jet going twice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Hold on a second. I can't hear
You driving? Uh-oh. Christopher, you driving? I don't want you to crash. Christopher? My man, I can't keep you on here for driving. All right, man, we got to get back to him. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with someone driving like that, man. I feel responsible. We need you to be focusing on the road there. Focus on the road. All right? I stub my toe I stub the same toe every day. I'm sure it's dislocated. I don't call out for work, and neither will Justin. There you go, Florida Jet fan. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. He's a dual threat QB. He needs all his piggly wigglies. It's true. He's going to need all his piggly wiggly wigglies as a mobile quarterback that he is. So let's just hope that it heals up as soon as humanly possible, folks. As soon as humanly possible. I would guess 1 to 3 weeks, but they will be cautious throughout preseason with him. Yeah. I just want him to be back at practice ASAP, bro. Right? All right, Christopher said he's ready. Christopher, are you ready? You're back. The Jet.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
You can't hear me? Okay, cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I just wanted to say, like, it just seems like there's so much devastation. I don't really see it. Like, people are making this kind of like bigger than what it is. Like, I think like last season or 2 seasons ago, I think Joe Burrow hurt his foot in training camp or in preseason and was out a few games. And I mean, I think that just because, I mean, because the narrative people think Jets hurt quarterbacks, blah blah blah. I mean, they're kind of putting that in the same category. So I mean, myself as a fan of the team, like I'm not really worried. I mean, we haven't had recent success, and that's been frustrating. But at the same time, I mean, we have to be optimistic and know like we have a whole new environment, a whole new um, culture. Honestly, I mean, some people might be like, "Oh, you're delusional and this and that." Well, I mean, we haven't really had a solid like coach in a while. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's what I think what we're working towards. So, um, we just have to stay optimistic, like let him get his rest he needs. He'll be ready for the season, and we'll see what comes because, I mean, every year that division's open. I don't care what people say about the Bills, Patriots, Dolphins. It's anybody's year. So that's how I feel.
Anybody's year indeed, Christopher. Great call, my friend. Glad I was able to get you on to talk your thoughts of everything with the Jets. Yeah, it just feels like this was a very emotional, devastating day for us Jets fans. I mean, every time training camp happens, we're all worried about the same thing, injuries. Not just the quarterback, but any key players, right? Any key player is, or a rotational player, a backup is in risk of injury when you go out there on the football field. So that's interesting. That is interesting stuff, man. It's good news, though. It is good news. It's great news, actually. So the fact that it's just that bad, it is what it is. All right, so we have to block somebody in the chat for putting some fake news in the chat. Mr. Tony Gambino is hidden. Goodbye, Tony. We don't put fake news in the chat, especially not that. No. I don't care. Dude, I'm just joking, bro. That's not a joke. That's nothing that anybody should be joking about. All right? If you put something like that in the chat, I'm just going to ban you, bro. It's that simple. I mean, I very lenient with things. Very lenient with things, but when it comes to that type of stuff, come on, bro. Come on. What are we doing? All right. We got LaSalle up next. What up, LaSalle?
What's going on? Man, my heart dropped when I heard about the news. When you told me the news, I was like, "Fuck, man, why?
Yeah.
Why? I'm just about to go into camp. Tomorrow I'm going to camp and stuff, and now this.
Yeah, won't be seeing
Why?
Fields tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see Fields tomorrow.
Well, no,
And
you
to
won't.
and
You won't be seeing
okay, yeah,
Fields
now we won't. But to all those like Dolphin fans talking shit in the chat, like, bro, get a life, dude. Get a life, bro. Like, I really don't give a shit about what you guys gotta say, what they have to say. It just shows how much they don't like their own team that they have to go to us about our injuries, and it just shows how little drama has been coming out of our team, that all they could talk about is the injury. All they could talk about is that. They have drama coming out of everywhere with Tyreek Hill and Tua. We could talk all shit about that, but they have to talk about the injuries because we don't have any drama. We have zero drama coming out of here.
Yeah.
So you guys can have fun wishing injuries on us, but we're gonna take the high road and we're gonna win some games. That's all
There
I
we go,
say
LaSalle.
about that.
That's what I like to
That.
hear, baby.
So,
I
thank you.
Appreciate LaSalle. Enjoy practice tomorrow, my man. I hope to see you there. Listen, man, I'm not even going to entertain that other guy anymore. Like, he's deleted. You know what I mean? I don't even need to bring up him anymore. But listen, today was a weird day for us Jets fans. Nobody wants to go through what we went through because there's a fear of unknown, right? Uncertainty. It's like so terrifying when you just don't know anything, right? Injury, okay, what does that mean? Now your mind is spiraling, and this is where awareness of your own thinking mind is interesting. I'm infatuated by the human mind. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is right when we saw that news, everybody's mind starts spiraling into the worst case scenario. And it's up to us to recognize those thoughts, observe it, let it pass, be like, nope, don't. We're not going to get into that, because that's how people lose their minds. That's how people suffer with anxiety. Just not even football stuff, just life in general, man. Like the human mind is powerful. And if you feed it, if you give those anxious thoughts that energy, it's going to spiral you into a state of depression, a state of anxiety, right? So that's why I was trying my best to hold my ground for you guys and not get too emotional. Watch that fear and let it pass and be in the present and not hyperfixate over, potential scenarios that is out of our control. There's a little TED Talk. There's a little TED Talk. All right. But I'm excited, man. Oh, I just really hope everything's okay, man, with Justin Fields. And I think that everything that we're seeing right now is good. Everything we're seeing now is good. All right, let's get into, hold on one sec. Got more people in the chat that need to be deleted. Man, you guys are relentless. Richie, what Jets game you going to? I'll be at week 1, baby. Jets Media Day. You know that vibe. You know that vibe's going to be off the charts. Get your tickets now before they run out, baby. You was not holding your ground, Richie. You was crashing out. Tat, come on, bro. I could have crashed out harder. I'm not saying I was perfect. I'm not saying I was not crashing out. But I could have crashed out harder than I did. I kept my cool as best as I could, bro. As best as I possibly could. All right? As best as I possibly could. Well, today was an epic live stream, just from the standpoint of getting everybody involved, getting everybody all in. We peaked at like 412 people live watching at one point when the news broke. It's just interesting that Jets fans or non-Jets fans flood into this chat when there's anything negative attached to the Jets. It's like people feed off of it. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. So, weird energy there. But did we hit the goal of how many like buttons did we hit? Guys, we need 6 more likes. 6 more likes for 300. 300. And the funny thing is, I had a meeting at 11 a.m. planned, and I'm like pushing it back. But I think I got to go into that meeting now. So we're going to wrap up the show here, guys. We're going to wrap up the show here. I appreciate it right now, guys. I really, really do. We can meet now in 2 minutes. Going to send that guy, building an internal system right now for Roundtable Sports. That's the meeting. All right. There's a lot of things that we need to talk about as we enter this Jets training camp, man. What is with these guys that are just spewing fake news in the chat? What's with these fake news guys? Hide user on channel. We don't want any of that fake news stuff. We don't want any of that fake news stuff. Guys, today was a wild day for us Jets fans. All right? Wild day for us Jets fans. So let's keep our ground. I will be at practice tomorrow, folks. Just so you guys know, I'll be at practice tomorrow on Friday and on Saturday. So I will see you guys there at practice. Right? Let's take a deep sigh of relief, folks, because the Jets, they drive us all mad sometimes, right? Sad things. But the good news is just a dislocated toe. Could have been way, 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 way worse. But luckily for us, it's not what we feared. All right. So with that, thank you guys for tuning into this show on Jets Media. Matt with the 99 cents super chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 99 cents. Does mean a lot to me and the channel as we continue to scale and grow. Live for almost 2.5+ hours. I will see you guys later. Dislocated toe. We're also going to be live on 4th and Forever, Roundtable Sports at 2 o'clock later today. If you guys want to go check me out over there, feel free. Talking NFL football. If you guys are not aware of what that show is, it's every single day. Roundtable Sports. I'm on there with Dan Mitchell, TD Fins Talk, every single day. So I would love to see Jets fans come represent. Last year's episode was dope. We're obviously going to talk about the news around the Jets, right? So go check it out. This was yesterday's episode. And 4th and Forever is a daily show talking all things NFL. So go check that out. I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want to go subscribe to Roundtable Sports Network. That would be appreciated, guys. So with that, I'll let you go. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on 4th and Forever. Peace out, folks.